Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom, wherever you may be, as we gather together now in time to say farewell to Shabbat. We're going to tell a story after we do Havdalah. And so if you have a Havdalah set, we're going to ask that you gather it together around you. You see that I already have mine in front of me. Perhaps wherever you will be, you will have one also. What we're going to do is as we begin to prepare to say goodbye to Shabbat, we're going to do what God always did when God did when God began to create the world. God's first act was to create light. And so as the world is in our hands now, and we, in imitation of God, we too create light. We create light, returning to the Havdalah candle, which has the wicks of our Shabbat candles all braided together. As we light our Havdalah candles. Once you do that, you may want to turn off your lights at home, the electric lights at home. A farewell to Shabbat.
Ya 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 la 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 ya la ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la la ya la la ya 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 la 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 ya la ya la 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 ya la 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 ya ya la ya la la ya la la Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafel borei peri hagafel ya 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 la 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 ya la ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la la ya la la ya la la ya 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 la 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 ya la ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la la ya la la Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei minei v'samim borei minei v'samim ya la ya la 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 ya la ya la 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 ya la 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 ya ya la ya la la ya la la ya 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 la 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 ya la ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la la ya la la Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei meorei haesh borei meorei haesh ya 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 la 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 ya la ya la 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 ya la 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 ya ya la ya la la ya la la ya 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 la 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 ya la ya la 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 ya ya la 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 ya la la ya la la Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam המבדיל בין קודש לחול, המבדיל בין קודש לחול. Ya 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 la 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 ya la ya la 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 ya la la la, ya la la, ya la la, ya la la. Ya la ya la 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 ya la ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la la ya la la ya la la ya 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 la 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 ya la ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la la ya la la Eliyahu Hanavi Eliyahu Hatishbi Eliyahu 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 Agiladi Bimhera veyamenu Yavo elenu Im Mashiach ben David Im Mashiach ben David Eliyahu Hanavi Eliyahu Hatishbi Eliyahu 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 Hagiladi Hamabdil ben Kodesh lechol Chatotenu yimcho Zarenu v'chaspenu yarbekechol והכוכבים בלילה שבוע טוב 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 a good week a week of peace may gladness reign and joy increase a good week a week of peace may gladness reign and joy increase.
Shavua Tov to all of you, a good and sweet week, as you might want to snuggle up with parents, and we turn to Susan Cosden for our story.
Shavua Tov to everyone.
Shavua Tov, everyone. Our story tonight has the title called Who's the Fool? David and Levi were brothers. All their lives they had lived in the great city. They had never been in the countryside. They had never been beyond the walls of their city. Well, one day they decided that it was time to venture forth and explore the country. So they set off on foot through the iron gate of the city and out into the farmland that bordered the great walls. They walked for a while and came upon a farmer plowing his fields. They watched with eyes wide open in amazement as the farmer guided the large iron plow pulled by a heavy muscled horse in its efforts to dig deep into the fertile earth. As the farmer walked, the ground before him was lifted and overturned so that the mineral-rich earth below might be brought to the surface. What a strange thing to do, cried David as he watched the farmer work. See how that man destroys the beautiful green countryside? Why would anyone act so destructively? That man is a fool. But Levi did not answer. He was curious about the farmer. David wanted to know more of this and demanded that they continue on their journey. You go on ahead, said Levi. I want to know more about what this man is doing. I don't understand why he does what he does, but I will believe that he has a reason for plowing the earth, and I intend to find out what it is. So David shrugged his shoulders. He certainly did not understand his brother's interest in this awful man. As he walked away, Levi heard his brother muttering something under his breath about my crazy brother, and saw him shaking his head back and forth in disbelief. After David had been gone several minutes, Levi turned his attention back to the farmer. Levi had to find out why someone would work at a job that seemed so foolish. The farmer noticed Levi standing there in the middle of his field. He stopped his horse and lowered the plow to the ground. He removed the thick leather harness from around his neck and shoulders, and he approached Levi. "Well, you're either lost or you're looking for work," said the farmer. "Which is it?" "I am not lost, and I am not looking for work," answered Levi. He explained to the farmer how he and David had grown up behind the walls of the city, and that this was their first trip ever into the countryside. "When we came upon you in this field, we could not understand why anyone would ruin land the way you are doing. My brother thought you were so foolish, he decided you were not worth talking to and left." "Come with me," said the farmer. He put his arm around Levi and led him across the field to a hill. Together they climbed up the hill and stopped when they reached the top. From there, they could see the whole valley. "Do you see those rows of wheat and barley over there?" asked the farmer, pointing to a part of the valley filled with golden sheaves of grain. Levi nodded. "Good," said the farmer. "Last year, those rows were plowed just as I am doing in the field you and your brothers saw back there. I plowed the field to help it breathe and to bring all the fertile earth from below the surface to the top. The plow makes long grooves in the earth so that I can plant seeds. Then I wait for the rain and watch the wheat grow." Levi was just beginning to understand how the farmer uses the plow to plant seeds when he saw something that really upset him. "What are those men doing over there?" he cried as he pointed to the far side of the valley. "They are taking big swords and cutting down all that beautiful wheat you planted. Quick, aren't you going to stop them?" He tugged at the farmer's shirt sleeve and tried to drag him to where the workers were cutting down the grain. "Hold on a minute," laughed the farmer. "Those are my own people over there. I told them to cut down that wheat. And those are not swords, they are scythes." "I don't care if they're swords or scythes," screamed Levi. "What would you want them to kill all that beautiful golden wheat?" "You really have lived your whole life behind the walls of the city. Haven't you ever had bread?" asked the farmer. "Sure, who hasn't had bread?" responded Levi. "Where do you think the bread comes from?" asked the farmer. "From the bakery. The baker takes this flour and molds it into the shape of a loaf and puts it in the oven," said Levi. "Where do you think the flour comes from?" "What do you mean, where does the flour come from?" It, uh, it, well, it comes from somewhere, but I just don't know where that is." "It comes from my mills. I take all that wheat you see out there and I grind it up with a huge rock until there is nothing but powder. That powder is the flour your baker uses to make bread." Levi needed to think about this for a moment. First, he found out that the plowing does not ruin the earth. It gives the farmer a place to plant his seeds. Then he discovered that wonderful golden wheat grows from those seeds. Now, this farmer was telling him that the wheat has to be cut down after it grows so that it can be ground into flour. "You see," said the farmer, "there are many things we don't understand right away. You did not understand why I plowed. Now you do. Your brother thought that I was a fool, so he did not bother to understand my purpose." Levi thanked the farmer for his time and ran off to catch David. When Levi caught David, Levi told him his brother that he was a fool. So may it be this week and every week that we live by the saying in Pirkei Avot, "Who is wise? The one who learns from all." Shavua Tov.
Shavua Tov, and thank you very much for that story.
Thank you. We wish everyone a great week. We thank you for joining us tonight. We thank Bob Grasner once again for being our host with the most. And we wish to see hopefully many of you tomorrow morning for our annual meeting. If you haven't registered yet, please do so. And if you forget to register, you can still make it in tomorrow by calling to Andrew, and he will make sure that you get through. Thank you, everyone. Have a good night.
The meeting starts at 10 a.m. and we'll do a little schmoozing, and then 10:15 we'll actually start the meeting. So hope to see you